54 people suspected of being part of a cybercrime cross-continental syndicate have appeared in the Nigel Magistrates Court. The state alleges the group had defrauded thousands of people to the tune of 15 million rand. The modus operandi includes opening false accounts and accessing credit using cloned identities through phishing scams. In one day, the syndicate is alleged to have cleared 6.6 million rand from 21 accounts. The suspects face multiple charges of fraud, theft, money laundering and racketeering. The case has been postponed until the 26th of November for further investigations. Let's discuss this further now. We're joined by the director at Wolfpack Information Risk, Craig Rosewarne. Craig, afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. 54 people in court today. How prevalent is this?
So this is part of a bigger picture that we're seeing globally, where we're not talking about cybercrime, but this is part of a bigger threat category called cyber threats. Cybercrime is very much focused on financial theft. We have another area called cyber espionage, which is focused on stealing information, whether it's corporate or government information. And then we have cyber warfare, which is very much around bringing down a country's national infrastructure. And these are three trends that are now very prevalent in any country on the globe.
Yeah. And here in South Africa?
So here in South Africa, we're seeing a large increase in cybercrime. So as part of that, we did a research report end of last year to look at how bad it is in South Africa. And we have a number of stats that we were able to put forward. One of them, if we just pick on phishing, which was the case that we saw here, we were given stats that over a 1.5 year period, 10,000 victims in South Africa fell victim to phishing and lost an average of 94 million rand for that attack alone. So we're talking quite big numbers, and that's just for the average citizen.
Yeah.
We haven't yet touched on how much money government departments and corporates are losing, but we have put a rough number together, about 2.6 billion rand over a 1.5 year period in the three sectors that we interviewed.
So what measures or steps can individuals or corporates or state departments, as you say, take to protect themselves and their information?
The challenge is the attacks are just coming from all sides, and this is really something that has to be addressed at both the national level, at a company level, and also as an individual you have to take precautions. The good bit of news is that we are seeing a number of initiatives taking place in South Africa within our government. So, for example, within the police department, the Hawks, for example, are gearing themselves up. The fact that the syndicate has been caught shows that they are improving in what they are doing. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Yeah. And we really have to join hands as both public and private institutions to actually look at addressing this at a much higher level.
But on a simple level, as an ordinary citizen, what can I do to protect myself as I do online transactions? What should I look out for?
You really have to try and cover yourself as much as possible. So, for example, if you're doing online banking, you need to take the advice of what the banks are saying to you, and it's there for a reason. The banks offer free software that you need to load. It's there to protect you, and it's also to protect them. If you don't follow those rules, then you will end up losing the money yourself. I think the best advice I can give is just to be totally suspicious of any sort of really good-looking deals that come your way. Make sure that your machines are updated constantly with the latest versions of whatever software, and just be vigilant. And we are driving a number of public awareness initiatives. We have a site going live pretty soon, alertafrica.com, which is going to collate a number of scams and different types of threats out there. So that is something that we are busy with to try and assist at that national level.
All right. Thank you so much, Craig Rosewarne from Wolfpack Information Risk. Now the news now. Matric trial exams at some schools in KwaZulu-Natal are set to get underway